Well, good morning everyone. This is George Bairuthi giving you the market report for Tuesday morning, the 16th of September. First of all, who we are. We're a stockbroking firm located on the Gold Coast in Queensland, and of course I'll give you a bit more information about the company later in this presentation. Let me start with a disclaimer. Everything I say here is for general advice and general information only. Before you take any action, please consult with your professional advisor or talk to us directly. A copy of this disclaimer is available to you should you wish to receive it. All you have to do is call the office. Every morning we present in our market report an editorial or an education on a specific topic. Today we continue to tell you how the opening prices on our market is determined. So we started yesterday, and quite an interesting, before the market opens at 10 o'clock, there is a 10-minute of, we call it an auction. And if you want to read all about it, it's on the website. If you're not a member already, you can register on a 15-day free trial, and you can surf the full content of our website. Prior to the most recent editorial, we finished a major series on options, how to trade options, and before that on futures contract. Let me start with the data overnight. From around the globe, we start with Wall Street, where US stocks were mixed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.3% or 44 points and finished at 17,031. After falling below the 17,000 level, which we call it the psychological level, on the weekend for the first time in 4 weeks. The S&P 500, which is the broader index, was almost steady last night, losing just 1 point to 1,984. The Nasdaq was down 1% or 48 points. Okay, now in Europe, the Stoxx 50 index that comprises several European major markets was also steady at 3,232. In London, the FTSE 100 was steady at 6,804. In Japan, the Nikkei was up 0.3%, and in China, that index was steady at 2,437. On the commodities, gold a short time ago was trading at 1,233, that's US per ounce, up $3 overnight. Silver closed this morning at $18.67, steady. Crude oil at 92.9 US a barrel, that's up 65 cents from this time yesterday. Copper, the world's economic barometer, was at 308 cents per pound, down 0.7% overnight. Iron ore, which is important for our miners such as BHP, Rio, Atlas Iron and Fortescue, was up nearly 4% at 85.2 US a ton. On the currencies, the Aussie dollar will give you 90.3 US cents, 96.7 Japanese yen, 69.8 euro cents, and 55.6 British pence. And these, of course, are intra-bank rates. So if you walk into a bank, you will be getting a bit less than that, those rates that I mentioned. On our market yesterday, the benchmark ASX 200 index was down 58 points or 1% to 5,473. The market suffered its largest one-day fall in 5 weeks due to weaker than expected economic data from China. The best performer amongst the leaders yesterday was Macquarie Bank, up 1.04%, and the worst performer, Westfield, was down 2% and was followed by Santos and QBE down 1.7%. On the economic news today, we have the RBA giving the minutes of the last meeting, as well as other important data coming from the United States tonight. And we always update this information on the market report every day. Now, in terms of what you see on the screen right now, you see what our analysts have presented, stocks to pick and stocks to trade. And that's also for people to review. If you wish to view the detailed information on any of these stocks, we recommend that you talk to us directly or go to the website, and if you're not already a member, as I mentioned, take the 15-day free trial and view the content of our website. Okay, now in terms of some trends from the market, what you see on the screen right now is the market volume. In conjunctions with the market volume, we also like to see the ratio of advances to declines. So the last 4 days we've had an increase in volume going from 1.7 billion stocks exchanging hand. Yesterday was 2.3 billion, and the declines was 49% versus 26% advances. So that really tells you that the market at the moment is taking a breather and moving to the sideline, or even actually dumping some shares. Remember that our market is at least 50% of our market is owned by overseas money. So when overseas money decides to take the money out of the country, that certainly has a major effect on our market. Now, in terms of what happened yesterday, we've got a company called Colopac, up 16% yesterday. I mean, you've got so many companies here. We actually scanned the full extent of the full market, and you've got maybe some companies here that you have not heard of before. Companies that are well known, such as CapCharge, was up 2% yesterday, and you can go down the list. Macquarie Bank up 1%, Sonic Healthcare 0.5%, and this table is presented to our subscribers on a daily basis. We also like to show you what shares traded in high volume. It's interesting that All Search yesterday had greater volume than Telstra. Telstra is usually on top of that list day after day. Telstra had 27 million shares exchanging hands, while All Search had almost the same volume, and All Search was down 55 cents. It's 5 cents or 0.55%, down to $9.12. We have several companies that own All Search stock, so that's an important information for our clients. Telstra was down 0.9% yesterday. That's nearly 5 cents, down to $5.49. Is it a good time to buy Telstra now? Well, of course, if you want to know more about that, all you have to do is call us. Fortescue Metal, maybe anticipation of the rise in the iron ore price, was up 0.5% yesterday with very high volume, 29.8 million shares exchanging hand. Qantas, after had a few good days trading after the announcement of their earning, yesterday gave back 5.7%. Lanus has a problem in raising some funds. Apparently one particular deal dropped, and obviously the market punished Lanus by 13% drop. Okay, we also give you a snapshot about the top 10 companies that went up versus the 10 worst performing companies. We're starting from the bottom. We mentioned Lanus. Not far from Lanus we have Paladin, which is a uranium company, was down nearly 6%. Qantas, we mentioned Qantas, Transfield, Mirvac, all these companies had bad results yesterday. Interesting, yesterday with a very bearish market, we've seen some companies trading, for instance Evolution Mining, which have appeared on this particular segment of our presentation, up 10% yesterday. Bidel Resources up 4.5%, Medusa Mining 3.8%, Resolute Mining 3%. Again, we like to show you what happened overnight so you can actually have a good understanding of which company is performing. And again, once again, if you need any information about these companies, all you have to do is call the office. We like to show you also the sectors. Amongst all the sectors, gold was actually a very good sector yesterday. It was up, one of the few sectors that went up 0.1%. Going down the list on which worst performing sector, we have here the financials. The bank were actually hit badly yesterday. It was 1.5% drop in the financial sector, followed by the property 1.3%, industrial 1.39%. The column next to that percentage change, it tells you amongst the range from low to high in the range of trading yesterday where it finished. For instance, gold, even though it was the only sector that went up, it finished on 77% from the low. It tells me that gold was actually anticipating a rise which happened overnight. Alright, well, that's about it from here. Let me tell you who I am. My name is George Beiruthi. I'm the director here at FS Securities. As you can see, I have many years of trading and investment experience and several qualifications to support what I offer my clients. My ambition today is to help our clients and prospective clients to become effective investors and traders. Who we are, I mentioned we're a stockbroking firm. We're fully licensed and we trade shares, options, commodities, CFDs and foreign exchange, and offer our clients a very attractive investment at 7% interest over 1 year. That interest is paid monthly in equal installments, or 9% over 3 years, again interest paid monthly. Also, we are financial planners and cater for all your financial needs. Our mission today is to educate our clients and work with them as consultants to pick trades and manage their portfolio. And obviously we like our clients to be engaged with us for most, if not each trade, and that's the reason why we run quite a number of education courses. Now finally, how to reach us? Well, you can call us on our landline 61 for Australia, 7 for Queensland, 56304141. That's our landline number. Alternatively, you can call my mobile. I'm available to be reached 7 days a week when I am not playing bridge or playing tennis, movies or dining out. Of course, I have a life as well. And you can write to me at george@fssecurities.com.au, or as I mentioned before, you can visit our website, have a 15-day free trial and see all our tutorials, education webinars, our daily scans, our daily recommendations, our current trading positions, and of course our results. So we have also many charts and a lot of information for you to understand what's going on in the market. So that's all from us here at FS Securities. Remember to trade safely and wisely. I'll be back in the afternoon to tell you what happened during the morning, and of course this will be recorded and placed on the website.